Dear Chrisean Rock, how dare you? You need to be in jail. CPS needs to be called to your house, and that baby should be extracted. For you are ridiculous. For you are insane. Guys, the content that we're going to go over here today is that of Chrisean Rock getting kicked off of Twitch because she was too busy talking to Blueface and wasn't busy enough focusing on her child. Now, the context of this conversation as well is that the child is developmentally delayed, but it became that after it was documented that she was drinking while pregnant.
When they were here last time, him and Chrisean was pregnant. Y'all were doing all that smoking and drinking here in the thing.
Not big, whatever. Big, take another shot. Damn.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Take another shot. But do you feel like what's the made it is both of you, but the love and some of the
I'm emotional right now. It's either my period or I'm pregnant.
Yeah.
What the heck? Did you not hear me, sir?
Yo, I did.
So are you pregnant?
Girl, I don't know.
other people have an opinion of it, but all opinions don't really matter.
What's your opinion?
Yeah, what you think?
Okay, I think I have different opinions. So if I have to break it down, the show, I think you guys are superstars. The show is shot amazing. Like the fact that you are as open and vulnerable, and there's a difference between what looks like reality TV and then real TV.
Yeah.
That's real.
Drugs, partying, drinking while you are or you think that you are pregnant is absolutely diabolical. Because of your actions, your child is now a bobblehead. And I wish that I didn't even know that you existed. But it speaks to a lot of a culture or a community of people that have popularized women with behaviors like this. But that's another story for a different day. Maybe at the end of this, I'll get more into that. But let's go over the facts.
I should call you later so you can do what you gotta do.
No, you don't gotta call me later. I just don't want to argue. You can stay on the phone.
I guess you're busy, so I'm gonna call you later.
Huh? I'm not busy at all.
Yeah, I guess
Sad.
you're busy, so I'm gonna call you later.
I'm not.
Not even busy.
Okay.
So she's saying that she's not busy. So Blueface doesn't know what's happening behind scenes. Reminder, he's in jail right now. So she says, I'm not busy while a team of Twitch employees are standing around and waiting and watching the sun so she can beg Blueface for attention. Let's go.
Babe,
You're busy right now.
I'm not busy.
I
I'm not busy. I'm not busy. I'm about to put a baby in the car. Is that okay? Do you mind taking them to the car? Thank you.
Okay.
Do you mind taking them to the car? Thank you.
Now, so the baby's crying.
She live still?
She's live still. Mind you, they're in a hot climate.
It's so delayed.
The fire alarm beeping is
Here it
on brand.
goes. Here I come, Papa. Hey, it's okay. It's okay. No, I'm going to the dentist. Y'all want to come? No, I had to go home. Okay. Well, is Jack coming?
Jack's driving.
The same car Chrisean asked him to put Junior in while she left him unattended so she can talk to Blueface, the same guy she's terrified of.
Y'all act like that. Y'all don't even know what's going on. I'm not putting my child in the camera. Y'all keep saying, attend to my baby. I am attending to my baby. That's why I have certain people here tell me attend to my baby while I'm working. I'm not finna keep, So, all that, put prayer hands, y'all. Everybody that love me in the chat.
Now, there's some people across the internet, and they're generally of the more unaccountable. they're like, well, what's the big deal? Yeah, the kid was crying for a little bit, but they're missing that the context of this is that the baby is special needs, that it's hot as shit outside, that she thinks that the Twitch employees are there to take care of her child or to watch over the child, and that the child is special needs because of her actions. But she seems to be in this state of delusion of the current situation, as proven by this next clip.
My son walking, my son talking, my son eat. Just because I don't display that internet, I don't give a fuck about proving anything to y'all, bro. Right. He took that away from me. Like, what? I posted my son, happy to bring him into the world, his own son parade. He was, because I really feel like the kids blesses the mom, right? It's like a real gift. And it's like, for some, that he can't really love all the front just to, it really do.
Proof positive that some parents aren't fathers and aren't mothers. But if you look at the comments, you'll see that her majority female audience isn't buying it either. She can't display it because it's not happening. She's not all there for real. Chrisean, please, imagination doesn't count. Denial is one hell of an emotion. Chrisean is in denial because she is specifically responsible for how her son turned out. She will not accept his disability until she accepts the part that she's played in it. Now they also cooking her all over TikTok.
I'm just so upset because we literally sat here and we watched this girl drink her entire freaking pregnancy, and now this child right here is suffering. And it's not even about how he looks, but the fact that she is willingly not getting him any treatment because she thinks there's nothing wrong with her son. It should be no reason he is this out of it. And we're not judging the child. The child is a pure, innocent baby. But my heart hurts to see him like this. He deserves better. And y'all are always saying, oh, you need to mind your business. It's not your child. But guess what? A child is a child. And Junior is what, at least maybe 2, pushing 3 years old? It's sad to see. And I'm sorry to say this, but it really seems like she's using as an excuse just until Blueface gives her attention again. And the thing is, everybody is concerned about the baby. Nobody is sitting here making fun or saying anything, no. But the fact that this little boy needs treatment, he needs medical help, and she just don't give it to him. She has the money, but she swears up and down that nothing is wrong. And there's clearly something wrong with Junior. And I know maybe as a mother it's hard to accept that, but girl, I don't feel bad for you. She knew what she was doing. She said in the beginning of her pregnancy that she did not even want to get pregnant, that she didn't want to keep the baby. And so she started drinking.
That's right, she
Who
did.
knows what else she did? But we saw on the internet her drinking. She was at the club. And now her child is suffering, and it's just not right. Like, every time, it just hurts me to see a child like that. It's not okay. And the fact that y'all are saying here on the internet and y'all trying to, like, downplay the situation, like, oh, nothing's wrong, he's fine. Like, we all want him to be fine. Like, what the heck? Like, it's just a crazy situation. That little boy should be doing so much more.
And just like the young lady said, the only person that's suffering within this situation is the son. It is crazy to me, in the lack of accountability, that past birth, if you give a young child an alcoholic beverage or like some drugs or something like that, CPS can come in and take the child. But why are we just okay with if while pregnant, they're doing the same illicit drugs, knowing that that being inside of you is feeding off of whatever you're putting into your body? Why the same logic does not apply? Both situations deserve legal punishment. And to think there's a subset of young ladies today that are still propping up this demon as if she's their god. This is your queen? This is your leader? Cooked. This is a picture of a young child suffering from fetal alcohol syndrome. It's a clinical disease, and there are some telltale signs within the facial construction that would point to this disease. Now compare this picture to this. I mean, copy paste, son. People need to understand that if it was a man that was caught to doing anything remotely close to this type of neglect or carelessness, as we saw in the original clip, the consequences would be immediate and severe. The child would be taken away, and or worse, the father would end up in jail. But it seems as though CPS only applies to regular people. So a follow-up to this entire ridiculous ass story is that she was banned on Twitch after that stream, but she is denying getting banned for leaving the crying son in the car, and she blamed her outfit instead, which I think is just a bunch of bullshit. So that's actually the outfit that she got banned for wearing. And here it is as she wrote it. I was banned because of the cheetah print outfit. It was unzipped when I first put it on. Stop with the fake narrative. My son was never put in the car, and Peoples was out front with him. Those are the Twitch employees, while I was on a call with his dad. with a screenshot of a conversation about the Snapchat. It's so easy to fake the screenshots, by the way. Meanwhile, nudity on these platforms, right? Like maybe not publicly on Snapchat, maybe privately. That's where most of the nudie stuff happens. But then on Twitch, you see you used to do the hot tub girl streams and everything like that. And they had on way less than what she had on in that photo. And here's the original post of academics reporting on the ban. Anyway, let me wrap up my comments within here, and within that being that, it is a serious double standard when it comes to accountability, obviously, with these famous harlots when it comes to parenting. And right here is a clear example of why some people can get away with some things, especially when society doesn't hold them to the same standard because they're famous or because they have some type of status. I think that it's all bullshit because it's a child's safety on the line. And this is exactly why accountability cannot be one-sided. Again, if it was Blueface that was doing that, he'd be labeled unfit, irresponsible, will probably lose custody. But when she does it, excuses, deflection, and then silence. A child is not a prop. It ain't a damn bag that you purchase from the store. It's not a part-time job that you squeeze in from time to time in between TikToks and tantrums. But if you're prioritizing the foolishness, the fame, the fights, then your own kid's safety or the drama that you can't get enough of, then you don't need more followers. Your ass need a damn intervention. Hashtag free the baby. All right, guys, drop me your questions, comments, concerns down in the comment box down below. What is it that you think about this particular situation? And last but not least, I'll see you soon. Until next time, you two. Peace.
She belongs to the street.
Girl, don't hold my hand. You a mattress actress on the OnlyFans. Get your money, girl, but damn, how is that your only plan? What you gonna do when you get too old to strip and dance? Get up out your echo chamber, screaming period and yes. You a low down dirty woman if you try to get knocked up by a high value man.